Now, the next question that we had was what happens at closing? Not a lot of people have ever had a closing. They had a lot of openings, a lot of closings. And so the question comes up, well, what goes on there? What happens? The way most of these are done. The people don't actually show up anymore at a closing. There was a time when you literally all met at some attorney's office or somebody's office. Everybody brought everything with them and documents got exchanged. It doesn't happen anymore. Okay, there's an escrow holder, usually either an escrow company or a bank trust department that handles all of what you're going to hear here. They're the holder of everything. So it'll start out with they'll get a set of escrow instructions that are signed off by the seller, by the buyer, and are usually prepared and negotiated through between your attorney and the attorney for the seller. So they'll come up with the escrow instructions that tell the escrow holder exactly what to do with every single piece of paper that they're going to get, and then what to do with that paper when they get it and how to close it out. Okay. So all those will be in the escrow instructions. There'll also be a documentation that comes in from perhaps a title insurance company, depending on what kind of property is involved, especially if you have lenders, they're going to definitely want all that stuff. All the agreements signed by all the parties come into the escrow holder. The cash from the buyer is put in an account held by the escrow holder. The funds from investors and lenders go into the account of the escrow holder. All that money's coming in because remember that escrow holder is somebody everybody trusts. Everybody has the belief that whatever those escrow instructions say, that escrow holder will faithfully follow those instructions and deliver out to everybody what they're supposed to get once everything has been given to them. They're going to take in all of your transfer documents, all signed off, the titles all signed off. Everything that has to be signed off comes into them. The next last aspect of what they do is there's a distribution of the documents to all the parties we're supposed to get originals and copies. And then there is an accounting of all the money that came in, all the expenses that were incurred, all of the distributions that were made to all of the various parties. It's reconciled so that everybody knows what came in and where it went out to. And then that's it. The accounts are closed. The documents are given to you. You end up with documents that are your titles that show you own everything. That's the agreement on how you got it, what you paid for it, all that. So it's all there. You got everything that you're supposed to get. And every party on this list here got what they're supposed to get. So that closes it out and everybody leaves and goes about their business from there with the new arrangements in place for ownership and operation. So again, you have any questions on that, just put them in that side panel. We'll get to them at the end, but that's what a closing basically looks like.